Hi folks, just a quick video. I mentioned this particular point so many times in videos before, and it's getting on my nerves now. But talking about the situation that the pastor of the Albion Community Church of God brought to me on Tuesday after the meeting, as I was going to get in my car, about Mrs. B. The reality is that with the church saying, because she is offended, she wants me banned from the church, and they're going to honour that. Okay. As I said yesterday, I think it was, about unconditional love. You're supposed to give unconditional love. The Bible also says, the Lord's Prayer, forgive us as we forgive others. Okay. Now, if what I was saying in 2021, from September onwards, that she is the woman I wrote about all those years ago. Okay. Let's say I was right. Should she be offended by that? If I was right? No. I should be the one offended because she's married the wrong person, right? She's married someone else instead of waiting for me. I should be the one offended by that, not her. Yeah? Yeah. But should I be offended? Because we all make mistakes. Yes? So if I was offended by that, and I wouldn't forgive her, and I thought she should be banned from a church because of that, would I be out of order? Because, as I said, we all make mistakes. No, obviously I shouldn't be like that, because we all make mistakes. So therefore, if I was wrong about that, and I was making mistakes about that, should she forgive me or judge me about that? If she's in a church and that church is saying that she is okay to judge someone in that way, that is not biblical. That's demonic. And look, basically the impression I get from what the pastor said to me is that he is putting that on me rather than putting it on her. If I was the leader of a church or the teacher of a church or whatever, and someone came to me and said, well, there's this person in church, there's been an issue between me and that person in the past, I don't want that person in the church. I've got two options. I can say to the person they're talking about, sorry, you can't come to the church. Or I could say to the person telling me, well, excuse me, who are you to decide who comes to this church? If you've got an issue with someone that you haven't forgiven them over, you need to go to God and get on your knees and forgive that person. Because you've been asking forgiveness from God without forgiving other people. So you've got sins that haven't been forgiven. Sort that out. Go to God, ask God to help you to forgive this person, to deal with your issues about this person. That's what I would say. Because if I care for that person, for that woman, Mrs. B, if I care for her and I'm her leader, then obviously I should help her to know that she's wrong. And if she doesn't change about that, she's going to hell. If I care about that, yeah. Yeah, as I say, I've spoken about it so many times, haven't I? Yeah, about in church, they do this cancel culture and they don't realise what they're doing. And they don't give a shit about the people in church. They really don't, these leaders. They couldn't care less about the people in church. Because if you care less about the people, you care about their salvation. You wouldn't care about whether they're offended or not, or whether they, something you say could offend them. So you won't say it, because it could offend that person. Really? That's about you. It's not about them. Yeah. I don't care if I offend her at all. If I'm talking truth to her. If I care about her at all, then obviously she needs to know the truth. That's the point, isn't it, really? Do you care about the person? If you don't care, then okay. That's the truth. Okay. That's where you are. But you shouldn't be in charge of those people, should you? Really? If you don't care about them. Oh, as I say, it's difficult. It's not a simple situation. But it is so. It is so, really, isn't it? Truth is truth. If you want forgiveness, you have to forgive. Simple as that. It is as simple as that. If you want God to love you, you have to love. Certainly, if you want to show God, you have to love. You can't be in all this churchy bullshit. They're going cleaning the streets and planting some flowers and watering some flowers and going doing this and that and the other. Means you're showing God. If you don't have love. If you don't have love, then you're showing the devil. You're not showing God. If the people in charge of the church doesn't care about that, then bloody hell, leave that church. Yeah. Don't ban me from that church. Ban yourself. Go to a church that actually cares about you. Really cares about you. There you go. Okay. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.